I saying this to get you to click something? No. Don't smash anything. As a matter of fact, you can dip on out if that's what you want. I'm telling you this because just like all the people, the men that the Most High sent with his message to people that were about to die, the reception for those men was just like mine. The only difference is they haven't killed me yet or cut me asunder. But don't hold your breath. Anything can happen. Prove me wrong. Go through my content and you tell me. I haven't heard a preacher since I've been on this earth tell any of the truth, the revelations the Most High has shown me and I have relayed here on this channel. I've never heard anything even close to it because it's from the word of the Most High.
Yeah, this your favorite eye. Only your favorite. Brothers, yeah. Now I'm boasting. They may call me broke, but I ain't broke. Going through some things, but I ain't moped. All up my face, done with emotions. Only with YAHUAH, now I'm boasting. They may call me broke, but I ain't broke. Going through some things, but I ain't moped. All up my face, done with emotion. Only with YAHUAH, now I'm lost. So keep your blindfold, not on bird box. Y'all flow, righteous download. Ain't what world got. Watch man on the clock, man never turn off. Hot pan, flaming hot plan, made them burn off. Big brew, extra large cup, keep my guard up. Big shoes made for grown-ups. Gotta charge up, hard way, took the long route. And got a big house, tough fall, had to dust off. Couple close calls, thank y'all, made it out whole. With it tax so, sell with, devil time up. He ain't got enough commandments, they can't stand it, I recommend it. Script like, that's a long way, and I'm on one, no stress. Got my feet crossed, that's elite talk. Big bless, that my default. It's the roof, all chief do, what a chief do. I don't worry about it, be smooth, I'll be smooth. I don't care about I'm boasting. They may call me broke, but I ain't broken. Going through some things, but I ain't moped. All up my face, done with emotions. Only with YAHUAH, now I'm boasting. They may call me broke, but I ain't broke. Going through some things, but I ain't moped. All up my face, done with emotion. Only with YAHUAH, now I'm boasting. Got my beat cross, that's elite talk. Big bless, that my default. It's the roof, all chief do, what a chief do. I don't worry about it, be smooth, I'll be smooth. I don't care about it. Sheesh. Burn them up. Y'all know what that means.
Shalom,
man.
shalom. Yahshua. Hope everyone's well. My phone apparently is not wanting to give us anything here. I was going to read Isaiah 25 and 26. I don't know, I did read that. My apologies. Or that might have been on one of the videos that didn't get out. And sometimes that's just how it is. If it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. And I've been he's shown me and confirmed it to me when it hasn't been meant to be. Like that, the last one that wasn't, I played some of my beats in the background, and when it came out the other end, the volume to my beats was too loud. But before I realized that, I deleted the one that didn't have the beats in the background. So there was no, as far as I know how, there was no way for me to fix or edit that out, the volume of the beats, once I already had it edited and finished that way. But I've never claimed to be anything other than an epic dumbass, right? And like most of these haters, and I'm gonna say this last thing about these haters, and we're gonna move on. Unlike them, they make their assumptions and their false accusations, and they stir up conflict and strife wherever they can, based on out of context theories. There was a person I just noticed put a link to support groups or something for narcissists on one of my videos, on the that one we were just listening to. Anytime you want it, baby. And he probably didn't even listen to the video, he just seen that title. And see, the reason I put that in the title was because in the beginning of that video, in that Jagged Edge song called True Man, he says, I give you my love anytime you want it, baby. It wasn't a condescending remark. And I understand when someone just pops in and listens to one sentence coming out of my mouth, how they could misconstrue that into me being arrogant or a prick. But if they were someone of context, like you and I are, they would know that I myself will always is the first to admit that I'm an epic dumbass. You ain't got to tell me about it. I already know. And that I never boast in myself. I boast in the Most High. And I might say things incorrectly sometimes when I say I relayed the message on my channel, so you should come to my channel and listen to it. Well, it's the only place I know where you can find it. And I've often said too that if someone who is better at making videos and speaking would come and let me tell you the message and then you make the video, I've always wanted to do that, because I've always confessed that I don't know how to make these videos. I make them the best way I know how. Now I make them the way I would want to make one. My way, which is face first on the ground, giving all praise, honor, glory, and esteem to Abba Yahuwah, the Most High, our wonderful Creator, rocking out to Daoud with my shades on, and doing it anytime, anywhere, to the best of my ability. And if they don't like it, if they want to call this narcissist, refer to me as a narcissist, because I would tell them to take a you-know-what in one hand and something else in the other and see which one fills up first. If they want me to stop getting on my face and giving all praise to the Most High Abba Yahuwah and doing it the only way I know how, then that's what they can do. And if they want to call that narcissism, hey, to each his own. That's it. Let's read. We'll come back and read John 7. But let's first read Proverbs. I was going to read chapter 23, but let's actually read 14. Every wise woman has built her house, but the foolish breaks it down with her hands. He who walks in his straightness fears YAHUAH, but he whose ways are crooked despises him. In the mouth of a fool is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise guard them. Where there are no oxen, the crib is clean, but from the strength of an ox comes much increase. A trustworthy witness does not lie, but a false witness breathes out lies. A scoffer shall seek wisdom, but find none, but knowledge is swift to him who has an understanding. Side note, I picked 14 because it was relatable to the 144, and that's the only reason. I'm sure I've read this chapter before, but I had no idea what it read until right now. Leave the presence of a foolish man, for you shall not perceive the lips of knowledge. The wisdom of the clever is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. Fools scoff at guilt, but among the straight there is delight. The heart knows its bitterness, and no stranger shares its joy. The house of the wrong is destroyed, but the tent of the straight flourishes. There is a way which seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Even in laughter, the heart is in pain, and the end of that joy is heaviness. The backslider in heart is satisfied with his own ways, but a good man is satisfied from his. The simple believes every word, but the clever one watches his step. The wise fears and turns away from evil, but a fool rushes on and is reckless. He who is impatient acts foolishly, and a man who plans wickedness is hated. The simple shall inherit folly, but the clever are crowned with knowledge. The evil ones shall bow before the good, and the wrong ones at the gates of the righteous. Love those gates. The poor is hated, even by his own neighbor, but the rich has many friends. He who despises his neighbor sins, but he who shows favor to the poor, oh, blessed is he. Baruch. Do not those who plan evil go astray, but loving commitment and truth are to those who plan good. In all labor there is profit, but talk of the lips leads only to poverty. The crown of the wise is their wealth, the folly of fools is folly. A true witness saves lives, but he who breathes out lies is a betrayer. In the fear of YAHUAH is strong trust, and his children have a place of refuge. The fear of YAHUAH is a fountain of life, to turn away from the snares of death. And a multitude of people is a sovereign's splendor. But in the lack of the people is the ruin of a prince. He who is patient has great understanding, but he who is short of spirit exalts folly. A healthy heart, is life to the body, but envy is rottenness to the bones. He who oppresses the poor reproaches his maker, but he who esteems him shows favor to the needy. By his own evil doing, the wrong is thrust down, but the righteous has a refuge in his death. Wisdom rests in the heart of him who has understanding, and even among fools it becomes known. Best believe it. Righteousness exalts a nation, and loving commitment to the peoples is sin. The sovereign's delight is toward a wise servant, but his wrath is towards him who causes shame. Doesn't those words that say the evil like to uncover their heart ring true every time they come and complain and campaign on taking people like myself out and not to lunch, at least out of sight, so what they're saying can be silenced. If you look all through history, the only speech that has been attacked and or silenced has been truth. If you are someone who can live with lies, bye-bye. Truth is the only policy. It's the only thing that sets us free. Shalom, shalom. D's out, baby.
Them clear moves got my weather. I own no single fella. My daddy's to YAHUAH. A kingdom never sold. That splash is so peculiar. Won't let that serpent fool you. YAHUAH and I'm cold. And they took me places I thought I would never go. They took me places I thought I would never go. They took me places I thought I would never. Every song is a dedication to YAHUAH, mighty water. Till the heavy water rained on it. I was trying nothing sprouted up. Till I learned who the chief is. I was burning down a wheat field. Now I'm careful with them big bombers. Sheesh bow by the wheel saw. 140 for a lead top. Go road, not a cheap walk. Where we going, we gon' own it all. Overflow, couldn't blow it all. Seems the only thing that limit. It's some cheap old pigs. I would never be a million. They know I'm getting to the business. If you yacht, where your membership? We check the vehicle dealership. Yeah, the toy teacher ownership. Frank and Murray, I don't take a whip. Grown man, Albert taught me that. Straight walk, couldn't market that. Boy, you gotta use your own hands. What I had, threw it all in. I was fresh out of hope. Couldn't jump out the boat. Now I'm standing on the shore. The miracles, many more. Big allowance do the chore. Through the lane, then he scored. 9 days through the storm. Neighbors saying that I slow. Them good moves got my weather. I own no single fella. My daddy's to YAHUAH. A kingdom never sold. That splash is so peculiar. Won't let that serpent fool you. YAHUAH and I'm cold. And they took me places I thought I would never go. They took me places I thought I would never go. They took me places I thought I would never go.
Man, all them times I said don't get your panties all in a bunch, that didn't work out too well for me, did it? Haha.